Strap in, everyone. Extreme rules are now in effect.
And you have to expect these superstars to take advantage of that fact right up. What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron like that. Ouch. Ooh, great anticipation. The fight is being brought right to our doorstep.
Lads, I think we need to clear out.
A stipulation like this clearly has to favor the more vicious superstar.
That's true, but you can't always predict who that is going to be.
No way! Shooting star press! Oh my God! Big man fished. Float over a Russian leg sweep.
CM Punk gonna set it up.
Target in the arm now. The wherewithal to counter HBK.
Fallaway moonsault. Wow.
Oh yeah, man. Stopping the count like that just means he's got more bad intentions in mind.
Oh boy, those thumbtacks just being spread out.
A target you very much want to avoid if you can.
Jawbreaker! Call it, Dennis. Definitely some damage dealt to him there. Ooh! Those thumbtacks!
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Vicious!
And now he's doing what one does with a bag of thumbtacks, spreading the thousands of tacks around. He's clearly planning to do major damage with them.
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
Oh, wait, right! Oh, no. Look away.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Single arm back body drop. That takes power.
Oh, HB shizzle, not above some mind games, it appears. Michaels hooks it up.
Not the thumbtacks.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
No, not the thumbtacks.
This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's gonna get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Oh my God, that's Indy counters. Boom. His body is showing the effects of this match.
The realm of extreme always has a way of whittling a superstar down.
Oh no! He thinks he has it. Shoulder shoots up before two.
He might have used everything he had left to kick out there.
Got him in the corner now.
Defiant move right into the thumbtacks.
Just had no way to avoid the tacks. And now, said tacks have essentially become one with their body.
We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match.
These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point.
Into the thumbtacks.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi.
And he breaks the submission, keeping this match alive. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Legs caught. No, onto the thumbtacks.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that.
There's the bell, and chaos is near as this Extreme Rules match is underway.
Jey Uso should have never got involved in our business. I can't wait for you to put him in his place next week.
I can't wait for him to get what's coming either.
What do you mean?
I have some...
But aren't you...
Is that
No.
good?
That's not the archetype. It's Hector Flores.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores.
Clearly, the archetype is playing mind games with Jey Uso by sending his flunky Hector Flores to compete in his place. We should have known he would pull something like this.
I actually have to hand it to them. Why let Jey Uso dictate the terms of the fight? The archetype is showing he does things how and when he wants to.
It's time to see if this last-minute swerve works out.
It's main event Jey Uso accompanied by main event R-Truth.
Accompanied by main event R-Truth, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, main event Jey Uso.
This is a unique pairing we haven't seen before, but I guess a common enemy brought them together.
And now that common enemy isn't even here. Jey Uso's sure to take out his frustration on the Archetype stand-in.
Let's find out if Jey Uso can yeet his way to victory here.
Jey Uso has got to be frustrated as this match gets underway. He had no idea he'd be facing Hector Flores.
And now he can take out all his frustrations on Hector. Flores was pretty much thrown to the wolves by his so-called friend.
That's where you got it wrong, Booker. The Archetype is not friends with anyone. This is all transactional. And I, for one, think there's more going on here. I would not be surprised if there's another swerve coming for Jey Uso.
Uncorks an uppercut. Flores gets waylaid.
And another counter.
Jumping DDT.
My. Ooh. Kick to the back.
Just pounding away. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
Hector showing how he can be an aggressor.
And Flores has earned the upper hand here.
Flores is unloading attacks here.
The Archetype's last-minute replacement, Hector Flores, is doing from the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
A stomp to the gut turns things around. Oh, caught with a drop kick. Hector even more determined than ever now.
That could have done some serious damage. Hector with the Irish whip, but Jey hangs on and lands a super kick.
Hector Flores is in trouble here.
He was in trouble the second he got put in this match.
Jey Uso hits this, and it's over.
That'll do it.
Jey Uso has defeated Hector Flores in a resounding victory.
This might be bittersweet for Jey Uso. Yeah, he got the win, but he didn't get his hands on the Archetype.
This will have to do for now.
It doesn't look like main event R-Truth and Jey Uso are too upset about it.
Sorry I couldn't make our match tonight, Jey. But as you can see, I had some other business to take care of. Isn't that right, Rikishi?
Come on, man. What are you doing?
I'm here because actions have consequences, Jey. You interfered with me at work, so I took things home.
My God.
I think we're done here.
In all my years covering WWE, that was one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen.
The so-called Archetype has dug himself to an all-new low.
I'd ask what the hell you were thinking attacking a WWE Hall of Famer at their home, but I already know the answer. You weren't thinking at all.
That's where you're wrong, Aldous. Maybe the old me wouldn't have had a plan, but now I have it all figured out. And really, what an unforgettable final moment on SmackDown before I go back to Raw to take down Braun Breaker.
Is that so?
You said it yourself. If this went sideways, you'd send me on my way and I'd be Raw's problem. Well, judging by the shovel marks I left on Rikishi, I'd say we ventured into sideways territory.
Well, that may have been your plan, but you're not going anywhere.
What do you mean? There's the transfer window before SummerSlam.
There is, but you won't be in it. I've officially put you and Jey Uso on the protected list. You said it yourself, that actions have consequences. Well, you will deal with yours when you face Jey Uso at SummerSlam.
You can't do this!
I can. And by the way, since you took the fight out of the arena, your match at SummerSlam will be Falls Count Anywhere.
The US title better be on the line.
I'm sure Jey won't have a problem with that as long as he gets his hands on you.
Fine. Then I'll see you at SummerSlam. I saw what Jey Uso said on social media. I'm not gonna give him the chance to make good on his threats before our match.
If that means I won't have to deal with you for a few weeks, then sounds good to me.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE United States Championship.
The disgraced Archetype steps onto the SummerSlam stage.
It's been several weeks since we last saw the former Archetype, and despite all of his recent actions, he somehow has a chance to capture championship gold here tonight.
Sometimes bad behavior gets rewarded. But if I were him, I wouldn't be worried about titles. I'd be more concerned with getting out of here in one piece after what he did to Jey Uso's father, Rikishi.
It's time for the Archetype to pay for their sins.
Jey Uso is here with payback on his mind.
Jey Uso is here for one thing tonight, and that's revenge for what was done to his father.
But you have to wonder if Jey Uso is too hyped up for this match. Revenge can be a strong motivator, but it can also lead to mistakes. And that's what his opponent is hoping for tonight.
We're about to find out if revenge is best served cold or hot at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from Paris, France, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jesse! And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, main event, Jey Uso.
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment here for the taking, the United States Championship.
This match has it all. Family pride, revenge, shoulders down, championship at stake. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
I think we got ahead of ourselves just a little bit.
Kick and an uppercut. Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
From the top.
Man, jarring headbutt.
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh, he fights Jey back. Jey Uso turned into a projectile there.
He wants this fight on the outside.
What on earth is he planning to do with that shovel?
Headed back into the ring.
Taking a beating from a shovel. Oh!
This is bigger than the United States Championship. Jey Uso is fighting for his father here tonight.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
Ending in a stomp.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
The homework done on Jey Uso is paying off.
Caught them on the other side.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Right into a power slam.
Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title. Hang on, is that Rikishi's music?
The Hall of Famer is here for revenge.
Rikishi is in the ring.
Set him up, Russian leg sweep.
Shutting them down before anything happens.
Lifted up and back down with a GTS. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Opponent has no clue what's coming.
Bang!
The champ is in a world of trouble right now. He's handing out a black eye with that escape. Spear.
The champ is starting to suffer.
As grueling as a Falls Count Anywhere match can be, things could get much, much worse at this point.
Impaled by a
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Iron Claw submission.
Main event Jey Uso's big dreams about to go up in smoke.
Yeah, Uso's about to tap out, about to lose this match. Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold.
precision elbow strike.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
No one is holding back here. Going all out.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up. Finishing with a drop kick.
Waiting for something big in the corner. Here it comes.
He's able to dodge that one.
And did you hear the impact of that?
This is why Jey Uso deserves his place in the spotlight. That's an attack.
Spear. The challenger is not
Well, I don't know what he's doing. This thing was his for the taking right there.
A quick reversal by Jey.
Super kick.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
From the top. Bang! Are you kidding me?
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
Dodges out of the way.
Very unique takedown from behind. Transitioning smoothly. Rings of Saturn applied.
And look, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Oof.
Whoa, duck the clothesline right there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, beautiful pinfall there.
Has the champ pinned. Is releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
The sleeper hold is cinched in. Time to go night-night. Sleeper hold is applied.
Geez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a guaranteed classic. A match we will be speaking about for years to come.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
God, Lord.
The champ with the cover. And the champ can't keep the challenger down long.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Flat out power into the scoop slam.
The challenger might have what it takes to win.
Oh no, he could be caught here. Bad spot for him. Iron claw submission.
Main event Jey Uso's big dreams.
We got a new champion.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and the new WWE United States Champion, Jesse.
Jey Uso has been defeated, and we have a new United States champion.
This man shouldn't be champion, let alone represent the United States.
Agree or disagree, he won the match, and now we all have to deal with it.
It's been a while. A lot's changed.
Yeah, for starters, I have this championship. Aren't you going to congratulate me?
No, I'm more concerned with your actions as of late.
Here we go.
Someone has to talk some sense into you. I tried when I came to your gym, but you made it abundantly clear that you weren't ready to listen. And you even took a golden opportunity away from Hector Flores. All so he could do your bidding? So you can go attack an innocent man in his home? And for what? That championship? Another shot at glory? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not worth it. Not even close.
Maybe if you ever won a championship, you'd understand.
Just stop. I'm trying to have a conversation with the real you. The guy I was friends with.
If you want to talk, let's start with getting me the hell off SmackDown so I can go after Braun.
The transfer window has passed, and even if I could do anything, I don't want this version of you on Raw. But it's not too late for you to change course. Yeah, you've done some messed up things, but the fans will forgive you. And after some time, the locker room would too. Just think about it, okay? You fought so hard to come back from injury. Is this really how you want to be remembered? I don't think so.
Congrats on the title win. You really got in Jay's head with everything you did, and it showed tonight. The plan was perfect.
Perfect? Are you forgetting you lost to Jey Uso? Ultimately, I fixed things with what I did, but your performance that night was embarrassing.
But you won tonight. You're still hung up on that?
Every detail matters. Get your act together, or this whole arrangement, your opportunity to be a part of my comeback, it's over.
Understood.
I overheard what Adam Pearce was saying to you, and I couldn't agree more.
Seriously? I don't have time for an—
Let me finish. I couldn't agree more with you. So you've ruffled some feathers since you've come back.
That's what I've been saying.
I've tried to play the sympathetic underdog. And to put things in your terms, it's... So block out the noise from the virtue signalers and keep doing what you're doing. Before you know it, you'll have everything you want.
Please welcome the new United States Champion. The floor is open to questions. Robin Ray, we'll start with you.
Thanks. One of the hottest topics on my podcast has been your new attitude. Is it here to stay?
I thought you all would have come up with some better questions since the last time I did one of these, but I guess not. All I have to say is look at what I have sitting on the table with me. My so-called new attitude has brought me nothing but success. Despite everyone telling me I should be something else, this isn't temporary. This is who I am.
Okay, next up is Robert Inkin from Sports Coverage Daily.
I wanted to ask about what's next. Now that you've gotten past Jey Uso, what about a possible rematch with Braun Breaker?
Everyone knows this version of me would tear Braun Breaker apart. And that's exactly why the office is too scared to let me go back to Raw. They blocked me in the transfer window, and I'm sure they'll continue to protect their paper champion as long as they can. Until then, I have my own title to defend. One more of these Saxton and I'm done.
Okay, let's go with Marcus Brown, Wrestling Spectator.
Can you define your relationship with Hector Flores? Is he your tag partner? Your manager? Both?
Hector and I are friends. He's the only one who's supported my comeback no matter what decisions I've had to make. That's more than I can say for anyone else in the locker room or a certain Raw GM who's part of the conspiracy to block me from getting another match against Braun Breaker. So Hector will do anything I ask of him, whether that's being in my corner, teaming with me, or helping me do whatever's necessary. Just ask Akira Tozawa or Rikishi about that.
I just wanted to let you know that your issue with our family is far from over.
I beat your brother-in-law in the ring. Beat your father-in-law with a shovel. Unless you got any other in-laws you want me to take out, I think we're done here.
What goes around, comes around. Watch your back.
If it isn't our piece of crap United States champion.
Real professional, Road Dogg.
You want to talk about professional? Aren't you the one who went to a WWE Hall of Fame?
And yet here I am, walking among...
I'll keep that. My skin is crawling. Let's make this quick.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Carmelo Hayes is him. The mixture of speed and power that Carmelo Hayes deploys in the ring is just different. It's so hard to keep up with him too, dog.
And that's just the way Carmelo Hayes likes it. He doesn't seem to think anyone can really hang with him between the ropes.
He does set a very high bar, but he also likes talking a big game. Tell everyone just how good he is.
And that encourages opponents to try and make Hayes eat his own words. Tonight might just be Carmelo Hayes' next big victory. He's not the man we remember, but the archetype is here.
It's still strange to see the archetype come in here with an attitude that he himself would have said was beneath him.
Strange, but effective. It might be that he's finally figured out how this system works and how to take what he's due.
This isn't a return, it's a reckoning.
Introducing the challenger from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. And his opponent from Paris, France, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jesse.
45 years of history behind that, the United States Championship. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey. Ooh, great agility on display.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
Turned it around.
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal. Off the ropes.
Off the ropes. Caught her.
Oh, with authority.
Now Carmelo is feeling the pressure.
Carmelo has to find an opening and respond.
Spiked with that DDT, man. Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Dominator.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
Oh, waiting for stall.
Oh, getting ready for something devastating here.
Oh, and a stop!
Did the champ just close this out?
2.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Jesse.
A win like this one makes it easy to see why the archetype is trying to set a new, darker standard for himself and this roster.
That was not competition. That was precision violence carried out on his terms.
Can't wait to see you lose this match.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
And here's a man, The Miz, who is one of the most accomplished stars in the history of WWE.
Just one of the many reasons why he is the A-lister.
The Miz is such a savvy competitor in the ring. He's even become a mentor backstage.
If you want to learn how to do things with questionable integrity, then yeah, Miz is a great teacher.
There's nothing questionable about what The Miz has accomplished, Cole. He's awesome.
Money in the Bank winner, WWE champion, multiple-time tag team champion, intercontinental champion, United States champion. Me and Miz, A+ and A list. The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
You can see this new attitude right there in his walk. No hesitation, no pandering, no performance. Just a cold, focused march to the ring.
It's like he's already decided how this night is going to end. The question is only how dirty he'll need to get in order to make it happen.
He's got the spotlight. Let's see if the archetype can demand the stage.
Introducing the challenger, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz! And his opponent, from Paris, France, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jesse!
45 years of history behind that, the United States Championship. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Schoolboy applied to put this one away.
He throws his shoulder up before two.
Not enough to get past the 1 count yet.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Off the ropes.
Off the ropes, Connor! Just a straight deadlift, the power into a dominator.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Ooh. Knee strike connects. Whoa! The height on the moonsault.
A big showing of agility from the champ there. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. Boom! To the back of the neck. Countering that offense.
Here we go.
Go to sleep.
Lining it up. This could do it.
Spear connects.
Heard perfect execution.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Iron Claw submission. The Miz is in deep. Retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Jesse.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever...
I'm sure your lackey will bail you out again in this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
One of the most beloved competitors in WWE history, R-Truth about to lay down some rhymes before dropping the competition.
Y'all know what time it is. This is where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this. This is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition, make him disappear like your favorite magician. I ride until the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till the next gets softer. Most of the time you see me, I'm just being simple. Different times I'll be busting them up like a pimple. Stating my claim to fame to be the most must-see OG slaying the game. Haven't even started yet.
This title match already trending on social media. The challenger knows he has a good chance of becoming champion tonight.
Everybody, here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this. This is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Once admired, now feared, the archetype. This is all for the highly decorated United States. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey.
Big-time powerbomb. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Cutter! He's headed up high.
Pick your jaw up off the floor. 630. The champion is willing to take every risk tonight.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Come on. We're keeping shovels under the ring now.
No way of being disqualified tonight, so who knows what we'll end up seeing.
If we're lucky, we are going to see some truly innovative violence. I just hope the damage isn't too long-lasting for these competitors.
R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
This is where truth will be tested. And now we've got a steel chair in the mix.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Oh, God.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Oh, he knows the power he wields right now, holding that chair.
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Checking under the ring. What does R-Truth have in mind?
This may be the only time a stop sign doesn't mean to pump the brakes.
A jumping TKO. Precision offense here. He's leaving zero room to breathe.
It's clear he's locked in right now.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Springboard! Lariat!
Oh, man, an unceremonious delivery into that chair.
Enziguri to the floor. R-Truth is getting picked apart right now.
Pick your jaw up off the floor. Good Lord, taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Evades the attack.
And he re-enters into the ring. Boom, connected. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
R-Truth steers clear there. That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already.
Going after the head again. Look at charging up in the corner. Stone. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go, all lined up. Then a spear.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
You know, I can barely hear my...
Uh-oh. Oh, my God, right into the turnbuckle.
Like a lawn dart. Absolute death.
Gonna set it up. All lined up.
Boom! Spear!
Did the champ just finish the job?
Coming down hard with that shovel. Just a continuous rush on R-Truth here.
R-Truth has run into a roadblock.
This building is rocking right now.
Can you blame him?
Splat. A stop sign stopping at you for a change.
And averting damage there.
Yeah, man. This might be the match of the year.
Year? This might be the whole decade.
But catches the super kick.
Ooh! Strong kick. And now this isn't going to be good. A lot of pressure about to be applied. The Truth here. Iron Claw submission. Just look at the strain on his feet.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Jesse.
The Archetype just tore through this match, focused, fearless, and without mercy.
Or remorse, Cole. That wasn't just a win. That was a warning to anyone who thought the Archetype was through.
I hope this title defense is up to your standards.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the WWE United States Championship.
There he is. Ray Phoenix is in the house, y'all. Get your phones out and get ready to hit record because everything, and I mean everything Ray Phoenix does in the ring.
Even in the world of Lucha Libre, the high-flying moves of Ray Phoenix have been otherworldly. From underground leagues to top companies in Mexico and the United States, Phoenix has continually wowed crowds and earned major championships.
Phoenix definitely has a history of success, but WWE has always been the land of the giants. The competition is bigger, stronger, and tougher than any other promotion on the planet. Ray definitely has his work cut out for him here.
The old adage of the bigger they are, the harder they fall is one Ray Phoenix lives by. Give this man any challenge and he'll rise to meet it. In fact, he'll rise even higher as he soars through the skies.
My God, man. Is there nothing Phoenix can't do?
It's a man who continues to show us his skill and his darker side.
The archetype used to be a symbol of discipline and grit. Now he walks to the ring like the whole world owes him something.
Maybe it does. He spent years playing by the rules and getting passed over. Now he's rewriting the rules and his legacy.
Everybody's waiting to see how far he's willing to go.
Introducing the challenger from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Ray Phoenix! And his opponent from Paris, France, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Jesse!
45 years of history behind that, the United States Championship. The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back
Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it.
As much as I want to, I can't argue. But take a look at this, fella.
Oh, look at that.
And you're not going to win anyone over with an act like that.
It's about winning the match, not the people.
Into a big right.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Twists the arm and a kick right to the midsection.
Shot to the leg, drops the opponent, still fighting. Oh, super kick to the jaw.
This certainly isn't a technical, sporting type of match with there being no disqualifications.
While it might not seem like the most technical of situations, you don't want to give up on that altogether. We've seen some pretty technical moves amplified with weapons in this type of match.
Return fire from Ray. Ray left an opening for the counter.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Great athleticism.
Whoa! The height on that moonsault.
And Ray's resolve might be wavering here.
Ray looks to be well measured right now.
Oh.
Springboard. Shooting star press.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Looking for the Hurricane Rana.
Into an uppercut.
And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
He had to dig down deep to stop that onslaught, and now he has to continue to do so.
He's going up.
From the top.
Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Grab the belt, not sure how they're going to use it though.
Oh, nailed with that title.
We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
Ripcord from behind. Pow, right in the kisser.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
Oh, wait a minute.
Boom. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Spear!
And the challenger's really not looking so hot now.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
I think that one definitely rung a bell or two.
Tossed back into the ring. And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
A manager willing to do that will always give you the edge.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Caught the leg.
These two have learned each other so well. Stalking their opponent.
Big stomp.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Pick your jaw up off the floor.
Up high, the 630 splash. And Ray's resolve might be wavering here.
Yeah, Phoenix needs to rethink his strategy fast.
These
Spear! Was that enough? Did the check?
charging up in corner.
Stop killings!
The champ might have just ended things right there.
A slingshot Arabian press.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
We're going to use that chair somehow to apply an arm bar.
Trying to take the arm one way or another.
And just refusing to let up on the arm. Wrenching away.
Clearly retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion,
You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
the following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue dominance.
The United States champ has been on quite the run as of late. Even if you don't like how he goes about his business, you have to admit he's handling it.
You have to give some credit to his associate, Hector Flores. Whatever the champion needs done, however twisted it may be, Hector is there and willing to do it.
The champion hopes to make quick work of their opponent, whoever it is. Jimmy Uso is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the Archetype thought they had moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
You ain't gonna just get away with assaulting someone's father that easy. The champ might be in trouble here tonight, facing a fired-up Jimmy Uso who's looking to settle a score.
Jimmy Uso is fighting for his family and a championship.
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California.
This is all for the highly decorated.
The
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
He's able to sidestep out of that.
Oof! Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight.
Both wrists captured and...
Oh, man!
The challenger enduring the punishment.
But this is not his first rodeo. He knows this is only the beginning.
Trading counters here.
Ooh! Kick and an uppercut. Early cover for the title. A kick out after one.
Definitely got a little more than expected there this early on.
The kick connects.
Double knees direct to the face.
Oh, and he gets discovered.
Watch out!
A slingshot! Somersault! Plancha!
Just flying through the air.
An expert use of the ropes there. Getting back into the ring now. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. A big kick to the gut, and a clubbing forearm.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Oh my gosh.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Showing some signs of weakness, a pretty effective pin attempt.
Psyching themselves up now.
Oh, that adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you feel invincible. And for a little bit of time, you actually are.
The crowd is behind Jimmy Uso, and he knows it.
Bang! Boom!
He's looking to take things outside the ring now.
Oh! A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
He gets back into the ring.
Now heading outside.
Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Double knee face break.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom!
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jay from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me.
I should have done something.
Maybe.
I'll be ready.
Good.
It's the fallen hero and his partner who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Jesse and Hector Flores.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble.
The Usos are here to settle any remaining debts.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team up, Jimmy and main event, Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his...
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact. Knees meet face.
Breaker.
Oh, that's gonna sting your back. Springboard cutter.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. Choosing to climb up the wall of the cage here.
Uh-oh, gotta be sure-footed climbing that cage.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Bam!
Up across the shoulders.
A jumping TKO. Oh, and the fight is being brought to the Usos there.
Now is the time for him to prove just how tough he truly is, especially if he wants to do more than just survive the steel cage.
And Jay reverses. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Pounding away, ground and pound attack. And then a stomp for good measure.
with the drop kick.
He's going to ascend the cage.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Oh, no water in the pool.
Whipped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Set him up for the flatliner. He's looking fairly drained.
And this is what we're talking about when we say a cage match is punishing. The cage doesn't care about leaving those battles well, and that's what we're seeing right here.
Beginning the ascent of this steel structure.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Powerbomb! He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
A ruinous end to whatever the plan was.
Oh! With authority! Here we go. Inverted DDT. Fight. Oh, just a straight deadlift. The power into a dominator. Ah, just like that. Busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Jay avoids the offense.
Wow, a big boot.
Big Hurricane Rana right on target.
Bottom rope moonsault.
Climbing, headed for the top of the cage. Oh, no. Oh, strong impact. Bam.
You gotta admire the determination here.
A jumping TKO. And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Stamina must be depleting. Probably hard to even draw a full breath.
And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent. This is it. Just got to reach the floor now.
No one there. Victory now, just moments away. Powerbomb! He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Back down and back to the drawing board for him.
Lining up their opponent, ready to go.
Spear connects. Jimmy with a cause for alarm. Look out.
Oh, and Jay is being picked to pieces here.
Oh, Jey Uso's gotta flip the script soon, man.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red.
Spear right in half.
And Flores is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Out. Oh, God. Already taking on some damage.
Yeah, the Usos not looking thrown off in the least.
Devastating kick.
Jey Uso with the big punch. Oh, give me one big yeet. Oh, yeah. Followed up by...
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
Great job anticipating Jimmy.
Precision punch.
Oh, but what a super kick. One leg in the cage and one towards victory. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's so... Oh, getting ready for something devastating here.
And here he goes, up and over the cage wall. No one in his way now.
Easier said than done, but now making the descent back down to earth. Top rope. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
How much longer can these superstars continue to fend off defeat?
Every obstacle's been met with equal measures of...
It's time! It's time! And he retaliates! Big clothesline! He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Looking to find more grip for the climb up the cage.
Strong display from main event Jey Uso, but he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Oh, wasn't fast enough there.
And all that progress comes to an end. And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Taking him to the corner now.
That's right, put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso.
Oh, look at this. A jumping TKO. And now going to start the climb up the cage.
Looking to ascend up the cage from the top rope.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
Here he goes, up the wall of the steel cage.
Hector Flores turning up the...
Here are your winners, Jesse and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. The Usos gotta be frustrated.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed, and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
we're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots. Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors?
Looked like you believed at the press conference. Imagine, you suffer a nearly career-ending injury, come all the way back here, and now the Wyatt Six are gonna snuff your comeback out in an instant.
I'm not.
Not yet.
You wanted to talk?
No.
What do you
all you have managed to accomplish?
Fine.
I'm afraid.
Then put me in.
Just remember, once the bell rings, I have no control over what happens. You're all.
Once admired, now feared. The archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Paris, France, weighing in at 200 pounds, Jesse!
This man's return was celebrated, but you've got to wonder how the Archetype's die-hard fans feel about this attitude.
He returned because he has unfinished business. His true fans should appreciate his willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done.
It's time for the Archetype to show us what he's truly become.
Get ready for charisma on a different level, folks.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 94 kilos, Penta!
One of the best luchadors on the planet, Penta, is going to put on a show.
Penta's hard-hitting. He's merciless in the ring with the added lucha flash to go along with it.
A true threat to anyone he faces, so versatile and impressive in the ring.
Penta has no problem getting in his opponent's face, bringing the attitude and the fight.
Zero fear isn't a catchphrase, truly a way of life for Penta.
Come on, Cole, say it with me. Cero miedo.
Penta standing here with focus in his eyes, ready to bring the fight in this one.
How do you even describe Penta? A luchador with impressive power and cat-like reflexes who is willing to be vicious in the ring. I know Penta has no fear, but opponents, they should.
Yeah, one look into the crazed eyes and masked face of Penta would strike terror into anyone. Now imagine having to get into the ring with him.
Yeah, and waiting across the ring from him is a...
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the Archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
Hold on, what's this?
Sister Abigail. He just wanted in on the action. Couldn't wait any longer to land a heavy
for the pin. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating. Now that's a bell ringer.
Whoa, what a chop right there. Ooh.
This could spell danger for Penta.
The attitude adjustment.
Watch out. Beautiful senton.
Man, that was a big risk, but it paid off.
And he slides him back to the mat. Enziguri. Back in this thing.
You always dream of having a match like this.
A lot of emotions running through these superstars now.
Oh, we know what they're going for here.
And the stomp.
That can do Penta in.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Jesse.
From the opening bell, he just didn't compete. He controlled and destroyed.
There's a coldness to the way he moves now. It's effective and it is unsettling.